did study philosophy and engineer multimedia. So I was very happy studying those two things in the university. At the same time, I must say, I was also doing theater. I was studying theater and I was teaching theater, I was directing children. And I also started to dance at some point, decided to start philosophy, go to multimedia, go to more computers, technology, and started to dance at the same time. And while I started dancing, I realized I had two choices. I could either spend my life in front of a computer and be maybe very good at it and touch computers every day, or I could try the dancing, which would mean touching people and dealing with people instead of dealing with computers. During the rehearsals we were listening to lots of music, and we played overtures, sometimes opera overtures during rehearsals, and there was a specific day when I felt something very unique in the room when I played an overture, and the energy was really strong. And I don't know if you have the experience with opera, if you've ever been in an opera, what happens in the beginning of the overture, those 5-10 minutes where they present the highlights or the overall structure or the characters that later will be developed in the next 3-4 hours. So we felt in that rehearsal that by playing an overture, the potential of something much bigger was being presented by the music. The way we chose, or the way I chose the music, it happened in a short amount of time where I listened to many overtures of opera. Still, I was thinking of overtures back then, and I don't know why, but the person that proposed music also gave me this piece of Ligeti. And from those overtures, the one that I felt close to, or that I could see immediately colors, I could see movement, was the Tannhauser, and then that somehow resonated very much with Lontano, the piece of Ligeti. So I decided, instead of going for the overtures approach, just to choose these two very different pieces, but I felt immediately there was a connection. It's from a time after Wagner, of course. Wagner, still the romantic times, and a very narrative way of composing. You know, a character and the other character, and then the combination of the two themes together. And in Ligeti, it's more of a sound cloud. It's they call it masses of sound. Like sometimes, if you see birds or clouds or a landscape, that's what Ligeti was thinking of when composing. Ligeti wanted to reach back to romanticism a little bit, so during those 12 minutes of sound cloud, there are a few accords where you can hear maybe glimpses of Tannhauser if you want. Yes, it is great to dance with Wagner and Ligeti, although the first times that I was playing Ligeti in the studio, I could hardly move. I thought, this is great music, but it doesn't inspire me to move. It reminds me of horror films. It reminds me of a very tense, and that makes me more stop and not move rather than start moving. And Wagner is different. Wagner it proposes like, yeah, let's go, and especially this overture of Tannhauser. So it has been great to find a way to move with both, in Ligeti to turn that not oppression but tension into movement, very slow movement but still, and with Wagner to find a way to not be completely carried away by its monumental approach. More than being interested in the particular meaning of a particular piece of music, I'm interested in the generation of meaning through music. And with that I mean musicians have managed to be able to convey sadness and happiness, and just with the play of notes, you know how a melody changes key, or the melody is about to resolve but it still doesn't resolve, it goes on. That makes us expect the next step in the music. It creates expectations, and in the moment that the music creates expectations, that means that music has meaning. I like to propose to the audience a place where they can just sit and enjoy listening to a piece of music maybe they know, maybe they don't know, and through the mechanics of theater and dance and lights and props, costumes, to invite them to a particular listening